some noise!
Is there a better day of the year to celebrate the anniversary of the only unapologetically progressive talk station west of the Mississippi, focused on issues that impact the black community?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We think not. A station that amplifies black voices like yours with hosts and guests who look and sound like you. Celebrating our second anniversary on Juneteenth. We're KBLA Talk 1580. And you ain't seen nothing yet.
I don't know. I don't want Anita getting mad at me. Should we be playing this right now? I don't want her coming after me for royalties or something. I don't know. But that's how she gets down, right? I'll be her sweet love. I'm just saying. Check it out.
With all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me, and you will see my arms will hold you, baby. Never leave, 'cause I believe I'm in love. Sweet love, help me crawling out your love. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sweet love, don't you ever go away. It'll always be this way.
Anita Baker, Sweet Love, Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. Keep it locked on the program because two things are coming up. Number one, we have got Tank's response to Babyface being kicked off Anita Baker's tour. We will play that before the end of the broadcast. And also, I got a swag bag giveaway I'll be doing before the end of the show as well. So keep it locked. Somebody's going to hang out with the KBLA family real soon, okay? But let's get Damian Rowe back up in the building, by the way. Andy made a comment a few minutes ago, and I want to put him on the spot. He was saying that Dwayne Wade was not foul for saying what he said about that being his house, because there's people inside the YouTube feed right now saying, like B said, she only did that because she is protecting herself in her home. He's foul. I think it's a matter of time before that marriage ends, but that's just me. I also said, at Marcus, you're right, but that seems like a control issue on how he sees their marriage. And I'm assuming, Andy, you disagree.
I disagree.
Why do you say that?
Well, first off, what triggered him to even make that statement?
Some would say that doesn't matter.
Okay, and I'm going to still push back on that regardless.
Because women, you saying, could be pretty aggressive when it's their house.
100%. Switch it around. Let a young dude sleep under his significant other, girlfriend, whatever the case may be.
Let her be the breadwinner in the household.
I'm telling you, she's going to rub it in his face several times. Let him do something minuscule.
This is my house.
You know what I'm saying? Let him not take the trash out Monday night. Let her come home from work or whatever Tuesday morning. What's up with this? Where's the trash? You've been laying on the bed this whole time playing PS5?
This sounds personal.
It's not personal at all. I've just seen it. I've seen it happen.
I've seen it too.
So I don't think it's foul. I think it's one of those situations where if you know that you paid for something, you know what I'm saying? I paid for this iPhone. This is mine.
Right.
So I just think it was just one of those things that he wasn't necessarily thinking. He just looking at it like, this is my house.
But this is his wife. Do you think it's foul to have a big old mansion? I don't know what Dwayne Wade's house looks like. He's got a mansion, I'm sure. You invite your woman to come in, who, by the way, he also had a break baby on that same woman. Let's not get into that right now. Are we forgetting about that? You had a break baby. You get back into the relationship. Y'all go ahead and get married anyway. You move her in, and then you throw in her face that it's your house. You know what? Some would say she got a little bit of, she got some credit coming. You know what I'm saying? You had a break baby, homeboy, and you gonna tell me that's your house?
Look, she checked him. He obliged.
Yeah.
And now they're doing the whole 50-50 thing.
Do you think it should be? It sounds like you agree it should be 50-50.
I'm not going to say it should be.
$170 million versus 40? That's a big difference.
Doesn't matter. You got to understand, we're in 2023. A lot of women want to be seen as equals with us.
Okay, that's fair.
So if she wants to contribute, regardless of Dwayne Wade making more than me, you should allow her to contribute. So if they agreed upon 50-50,
right,
let it rock. That's what they decided.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to impose your beliefs because, he's the man, he makes more money, he should be the one? No. She was like,
Yeah.
this is 50-50. I'm contributing too.
Yeah.
I make my own money. I work.
I got to say, Damian, Andy's making a good point right now. I mean, she's the one that demanded.
Right.
She was like, you ain't never going to tell me that in my house ever again. So we're going 50-50 on this house. And so he's like, you know what then? All right then. 50-50. Down the middle from here on out. How about that then, Queen?
Nah, Andy's on fire. He's on point. He's on point.
He's all animated and upset. You should see him, man. He's about to burn the place down. Calm down, man. All right, check it out. Our third story, by the way, involving fathers, is about dispelling the myths associated with being a black father. The media has perpetuated the stereotype for years that black fathers are absent from our households and we are all absentee as a community, but nothing could be further from the truth because Gen Z historian was on the case. Listen.
Happy Father's Day, everyone, especially to the black community. And on that note, I just want to remind everyone of a few things. Number one, the absent black father narrative is a stereotype. Most black fathers do live with their kids, and the CDC found that black fathers living with their kids are the most involved out of all racial groups. Number two, that stereotype comes from media depictions and misinterpretations of data about children being born outside of wedlock. But just because someone is born outside of wedlock or doesn't live with both parents doesn't mean that either parent is neglectful. And on marriage, a social psychology study showed that black people value marriage at the same rates as other groups, but are impeded due to educational and economic deprivation in their environment. And three, ending the system of mass incarceration, providing sexual health resources, and supporting educational access will be more effective at fostering responsible black fathers than scolding teenagers. There's a more comprehensive video about this on my page if you want to dig deeper. Sources are in the comments.
So, Damian, statistics aside, I still believe that we black fathers are dropping the ball. I see young African Americans, especially males, not adhering to the same codes and standards that we were held to when we were that age. But who's to blame? Social media? Society? Cradle to prison pipeline? Or our shortcomings as black fathers? Who should shoulder most of the blame? Andy just told me it's generational. You might make that case as well. What do you think?
I think it's a combination of both, to be honest, Danny, because, ever since the introduction of the internet and ever since the introduction of social media, it has created a dynamic distraction to just livelihood in general. Mm-hmm. I'll give you an example. When I used to be with Capitol Records, they used to have, before we finished recording our album, they used to have this radio station, 92.3 The Beat, and they used to do this thing. They used to do this thing called Play It or Slay It, right?
Yeah.
So you would submit your song to the radio station during whatever hour, and they would play your song for all their listeners, and they would let the listeners decide if they should put it in rotation or not, right? So people would either call in, they'd say, oh, yeah, play that, or they would say, slay it, that's whack, right? Mm-hmm. Now, because of the evolution of social media platforms, you don't have to go through the protocol of a Hollywood audition. All you got to do is create an Instagram account or a YouTube channel, and you own.
Facts.
There's no screening process. I'm going to create this account, and I'm going to put my videos and my image up there for people to see me, and I'm not going to wait for no Hollywood person to tell me no. I'm going to put myself on, and these people get thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of followers. So, think about how when we were growing up as kids, families used to sit at the dinner table and eat dinner and talk. Mm-hmm. Want to know why they don't do it no more? Because everybody's busy with an electronic device in their hand. How many times have you gone out to dinner and seen kids sitting at the table with their families with a Nintendo Switch at the table?
I talked about that. What did I talk about that on Thursday? Or was it yesterday? It was yesterday, huh? Yeah, I did.
So there's so many distractions in this day and age that we didn't have back then. And it is creating a problem in the home. It is creating a problem in marriages. It's creating a problem in relationships. And I mean, it's an elephant in the room, man. Nobody can deny it. Nobody can deny it. Remember when people started putting TVs in the headrest and 20-inch rims on their Lexuses and they Maximas and their Berettas and all that?
That's right.
Well, that's why people families stop. They don't need to be at home to watch TV together. They can watch TV in the car now on the way to wherever. So that's just another distraction. And we fall for it. We fall for the distractions. Many of us spend more time on social media talking to total strangers than we do talking to our own family members.
Facts. Yeah. Well said. I totally agree. I've been saying that social media is the downfall of society, and when you look at the downfall of this country, whenever that may be, some would say sooner rather than later, you could just say social media is at the top. It tore us apart.
Social media I've often referred to as the devil's playground. Because if you don't know what you're doing, when you're clicking on all them accounts and profiles and this and that, and you just talking to whoever, man, you have no idea what you're opening up the door for. It's no joke, man. It's really no joke.
Well said. All right, our last story involving fathers features believer, speaker, athlete, and mentor Cameron Kenley. We cannot play this inside clip. Let's play a piece of it, though. Hear him talk to a room full of young kings on what he wishes for them to ultimately achieve. Listen.
I live across the country now near Seattle, Washington, right? But I still stay very in tune with the city of Memphis. So every time I turn on the news, I get on Instagram, man, and I see somebody that's my age or younger than me dying, man, it rips my soul. It's almost like we become numb to dying young. It's almost like we expect to die young as black men in Memphis. Y'all know what kind of mindset I'm talking about, right? Some people don't think they ever gonna see 30. Some people don't ever think they're gonna see 40, man. I want y'all to break that mindset right here today, because you deserve to grow old. You deserve to become successful. And when I say become successful, I'm not just talking about money, accessories, or material things. I'm talking about being a husband one day, being a father one day, raising a family, being a mentor in the community one day. So when you make it through your journey, you come back and speak to people too here at Project Stand. You go back into your communities and speak to people too about what you've been through, and you help them with the steps that help you get through. You know what I'm saying? That's becoming successful in life. And y'all are deserving of that. And if anybody has told you that you're not, get it out your mind. What I say earlier, turn out them thoughts of negativity, replace it with positivity, right? Possibility. If anybody told you can't be great, man, I don't want to hear it. I believe in you. And if you ever need an extra source of encouragement, man, y'all can get my number, call me, talk to me. I got you. I'll pray for you. Because I want to see all y'all become successful, man, because the city of Memphis needs y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all this. Look, we don't need nobody to come save us. We don't need some miracle to happen. We need y'all. Y'all are going to make the difference in this city. Every single one of y'all can make a difference in the community. Y'all can be the leader and change the tide of this city so that it doesn't become normal to die young, to see your brother get shot, to see your brother not be able to see his mama again, to see his mama crying. That culture got to go, man, because I want to see each and every one of y'all be successful and achieve those dreams and goals that God has placed in your heart, because you're deserving of it, right?
First of all, Damien, he reminds me of you. By the way, when I heard him, I was like, we got to bring that to the broadcast. And he's right. I don't think when young African Americans think about their future, they're not thinking past 30, or definitely not past 40. And these young black men deserve to grow older, but many of them are fatherless. My question to you is, can a mentor really come in and replace the hole in their heart as effectively as their biological father could?
So let me just say this, and I know it's going to sound general. It's probably going to sound like I'm not answering your question, but nevertheless, this is my answer. God can use anybody as a vessel to deliver his will, period. It's not even open for discussion. And I've been a recipient of that, Danny.
Yeah.
I had a MA. Listen to me, man. I had a MA gang member. Had it from head to the bottom of his feet, probably. Talk to me about the Bible, man. Come to me in the middle of my darkest hour in life and encourage me to read the book of Job. And I said, I've been reading Job, but I can't read it no more, because the more I read it, I'm starting to see that Job is me right now. You know what this gang member told me? Keep in mind, I said, MA. He said, you got to keep going, brother. He said, what chapter are you on? I think I was somewhere around like the low 40s or something. He said, man, keep going. It gets better. This is a gang member telling me this, bro.
Yeah.
This is somebody I wouldn't even talk to on the street. And God sent him to me to give me a word. So God can use anybody as a vessel that he wants to, because it ain't about our will for one another. It ain't about our will for ourselves. It's about his will. And that's why so many of us are failing, man, because we want to impose our will on everybody. We don't want to walk by God's will. And that's why so many of us are failing, because we're trying to take God out of everything. If you take God out of everything, you're destined to lose, period. Period. And so many people are proving it every time they post something on social media.
Yeah.
Because where is God in it?
Yeah.
I'm not making it up, because what I'm telling you can be tested and proven. Get on your Instagram when the show is over and just click on random stuff you don't even care about. You see so many people embarrassing their whole generation by what they post. And do they have a right to do it? Yeah, they do. They have a right. But it ain't helping. It ain't helping the people we trying to reach. And as a mentor who works specifically with young kids, what do you think it's doing to the kids that I just got through spending the weekend with, empowering them when they get on social media, seeing people, seeing all these female rappers half naked, cursing like sailors, and just being disrespecting themselves. When somebody else disrespects you, you want to fight, but you get on your own page and disrespect yourself, and we supposed to clap for you? We got to stop clapping for nonsense, brother.
Preach.
We got to stop clapping for the very thing that's sending all of us in our culture down the left-hand road, brother. It ain't worthy of clapping, and it ain't black excellence, brother. Don't talk to me about black excellence when you getting on a rap song telling me how many black men you just killed with your chopper. Stop clapping for that, bro.
Yeah.
People who do that are undoing everything I'm trying to do to work with these kids to show them a better way. As soon as they leave my class, they turn on the radio and here's a new rap song where somebody just shot a gang of people and got the bag. That's all we chasing is the bag. You know what I teach my kids? Because they have their own company? Mm-hmm. Don't chase the bag. Because at this young age that you are, if all you focus on is chasing the bag, as you get older, you will do anything to get it. When you chase success, the bag is going to come no matter what. You ain't even going to be able to stop it.
Damien, I could talk to you all night, man, but we out of time. By the way, Jeff just got in my DMs and said, now I like him better. How do people get in contact with you, follow you, find you, and how can they get involved? Give them socials, website, or otherwise.
Shout out to Jeff. Appreciate the love, brother. It's all love. They can reach me at DKW_mentor on social media platform, Instagram and Twitter, at DKW_mentor. I appreciate you, Danny.
Man, you were on fire tonight, man. That is your best appearance by far and away. I appreciate you, especially on short notice, coming in and hanging out on the Danny Mo Show. I'll be in touch, okay?
I got you, brother.
Man, Damien was on blazing fire tonight. I love it. I love it. 1-800-920-1580, 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, like I said, we got that swag bag giveaway. We'll play you that clip from Tank speaking on Babyface being kicked off of Anita Baker's tour. We got Mimi on the phones. We'll go to her all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. We got Upon Further Review clips. Mo Show to go on the Danny Mo Show, KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about.
From Bakersfield to Los Angeles. From middays to nighttime. Like George and Wheezy, Danny Morrison is moving on up at KBLA Talk 1580.
Are you looking to steer your career in a new direction? Driving for Culver City Bus can be your ticket to a long-lasting career with excellent benefits and paid training. Culver City Bus is looking for customer service and safety-minded bus operators to join the growing team. Culver City Bus offers on-the-job training starting at $19.10 per hour, uniform allowance, and health benefits. Culver City Bus is a great employer. Let Culver City Bus connect you with an essential service job. If you enjoy driving, seek real opportunities for career advancement, and passionate about making a difference in the community, then you are invited to join the Culver City Bus team. COVID-19. Start your journey today by submitting an application at culvercity.org/jobs. For more info, visit culvercitybus.com or call live customer service operators at 310-253-6500.
If you're a business owner or lead a nonprofit that's between 26 and 49 employees, please listen. Lendistry is proud to announce a new program whereby small businesses and nonprofits may qualify for reimbursement of COVID sick leave expenses incurred in 2021 or 2022. This program is administered by the California Office of the Small Business Advocate. Eligibility criteria apply and funding is limited. For more information, visit covidpaidsick.com. If you're a business owner or lead a nonprofit that has between 26 and 49 employees, please listen. Lendistry is proud to announce a new program whereby small businesses and nonprofits may qualify for reimbursement of COVID sick leave expenses incurred in 2021 or 2022. This program is administered by the California Office of the Small Business Advocate. For more information, visit covidpaidsick.com.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes 1 and 1 makes 3. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Real talk, real time, the gospel truth. You're listening to the Danny Morrison Show on KBLA Talk 1580.
You know, I don't know what a standing ovation looks like over the radio, but I think it's safe to say that Damien's getting one all throughout social media right now. All of my DMs, text messages, and all over YouTube. Nothing but love for that cat for coming up in here and setting fire to the Danny Mo Show. I called him for a reason. I knew he could accomplish the task I was looking for, but I didn't know he was going to come in and bat 1,000 tonight. Absolutely fantastic. As a matter of fact, he was so incredible. Mimi's on the phone right now, calling from 3 hours away. Mimi, give me your height, your color, and your hood, queen.
Hi, Danny. I'm 5'6", Caramel, Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville checking in. Drop that. Come on. Yeah. What you got to say about my man Damien, huh?
Damien Rowe?
Yeah.
Was an awesome guest, and I hope you have him back plenty of times because he was awesome. Powerful message. Is it called Jojo Juice? Jujo Juice?
Yeah, I think it was Jujo. Yeah.
Justin and Jordan?
Yeah.
I think.
Look at you. You already know the baby's names. You're trying to get a date, huh? You heard he was a single father. You trying to get up in there. Is that what you're doing? Come on. Is that what you're doing? Every time you call this show, you're always trying to get in to fit in. I see you.
Do not make me out to be some kind of sexy kitten.
Every single time you call this show, you try to get all sexy with my male guests to come up in here. Why don't you just let them be? Let them be. What's wrong with them just being? You got to come up in here and flash them a little bit. Look at me. I'm in Florida. I'm over here on the Panhandle State. Y'all want to come over and hang out with your girl? Is that what you do? You trying to flirt with my guests? Huh?
I'm sorry that I have a sexy voice and I'm just a wonderful woman. I'm sorry.
Really?
Excuse me for living.
So what makes you a wonderful woman? I mean, we haven't done a relationship show in a little bit. We might have to do one maybe next week or something. What makes you a wonderful woman? What's your criteria?
Why do you do this to
Exactly.
me?
Women always say, I'm a good woman. And I go, so what's a good woman? Ooh, I got a job. Come on, you got to aim higher than that, queen. What makes a good woman?
I'm godly. I'm intelligent.
Okay.
I'm attractive.
Okay.
I'm outgoing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bubbly and vibrant. I'm smart.
Wow.
I'm a Christian.
Uh-huh.
I'm confident. And I'm humble.
So if you sure ain't humble. So if one of these men pushed up on you and wanted to get with you, you say you're a Christian and I'm intelligent, and he said, I just want a little romp in the sack. Would you go against your Christian principles and make a little love to that man?
I'm not like you, Danny.
What are you talking about? Why are you throwing me under the bus? I'm just asking a question.
You.
What's that?
I have a different set of standards. You're kind of shacky. And I'm not.
You mean Shaquille O'Neal? That'd be a bad one too. No, I'm not. I am a virgin. First of all, y'all didn't know that. My kids are adopted. Y'all didn't know that. I got to be real on it.
You wanted 3 years before you get married again. Nobody's gonna do that, you know.
Really?
Really?
Look,
women are not going to be laying up for 3 years with you, no matter how fine you are. I'm sorry.
How long? You'd be surprised. How long should a woman make a man wait before they make love for the first time?
It varies with the couple.
Okay, give me the shortest amount of time a woman should wait. A week? 2 weeks?
See, you date different kind of women than I'm used to.
Okay.
So maybe it's a little bit sooner for you guys. You know,
okay.
I don't know. 3 months?
But what if we are going to be exclusive with one another? Let's say you and I are dating. You live in Cali and not in Florida. And we're going to start dating. And we're going to be exclusive. Any women that are in my circle, I'm going to get rid of. Any men that are in your circle, you're going to get rid of. It's going to be me and you. Mimi and Morrison. We're going to do our thing together. How long? Andy, you like that? That's off the dome, by the way. How long until, no pun intended, how long until you and I seal the deal, consummate the relationship?
I have to give that some thought because you're more of a sex-minded person than I am, obviously.
Based on
what you just said.
Why is she saying that? That's not even true. Based on what? What do you base that on?
Based on what you just said. Like, you set up the scenario, when are we going to have sex, Mimi?
That's not what, first of all, that's not what I said. I said make love. I don't have sex, okay? I make love. That being said.
When are we going to make love, Mimi?
Okay, so we're going to be exclusive, and you say you're a Christian woman. That's why I'm asking, are you going to go against your Christian principles to make love to your man? Not just me, any man.
I'm going to be honest with my future partner, husband. He's going to know what I'm all about. We're going to be, he's going to know that I'm not going to be like a hook-up, one-night stand, booty call type of woman with him. He's going to know that.
Mimi is not answering my question tonight. She's dancing. Andy, do you see this dancing? Huh? She danced more than Janet Jackson was at that concert, man. That's some serious dancing going on. And this is the conundrum that a lot of women are faced with. It's like they say they want a godly man, and they say that they're a woman of God. And then you go, well, what about sex? Are you ain't gonna be no sexual activity in the relationship if you're saying you're a woman of God? I do believe fornication is a sin. Last time I was in my Bible. True?
You twisted it all around.
I'm not twisting anything. This is black and white I'm giving you right.
Sex craze Danny Morrison thing.
First of all, I'm not sex crazy, okay? I got an intimate relationship with Johnson & Johnson. What are you talking about? We ain't gonna get into that right now. That being said.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying? That's all, Andy, that's all I'm saying. But I'm up against it, sweetie. I love having fun with you tonight, but
yeah, but ew.
Yeah, whatever. Damien was amazing though, back on topic. He was amazing though, right?
Damien was amazing, and I just wanted to say on a serious note, I lost my dad a few years ago, and Father's Day is coming up. I miss him, and I love you, Daddy, and I want to say to all of the fathers and father figures, Happy Father's Day.
Wow. Call of the night all the way from the state of Florida from Miss Mimi. I appreciate that. That is a perfect ending to the conversation. Have a blessed night, okay, Queen?
Thank you, Mr. Sex on the Brain.
See
Good
that?
night.
She gonna toss out her deceased father and then go after me like that. You see that? And bring up sex? What is that? I was trying to be respectful of her father, but you know what I'm saying? Hey. 1-800-920-1580, 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, you will hear what Tank had to say about the whole breakup between Anita Baker and Babyface. We got up upon further review clips. We got some people checking in on YouTube as well. This is the Danny Morrison Show. KBLA Talk 1580 right now. News and traffic. Stay there.
Nighttime is the right time for Danny Morrison on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. Authorities in Philadelphia have recovered a body along I-95 where a tanker caught fire over the weekend. That eventually led to the collapse of an elevated portion of the interstate on Sunday morning. Governor Josh Shapiro has since declared an emergency declaration with the goal of accelerating repairs to the heavily traveled roadway. New York City Mayor Eric Adams is looking for another police commissioner following the abrupt resignation of Keishant Sewell yesterday. She became the first woman to be in charge of the NYPD, but reports indicate she was frustrated after being micromanaged and in a power struggle. Mayor Eric Adams, who is black, praised Sewell for helping lower crime, and Sewell drew praise from the largest police union, the PBA. However, Black Lives Matter released a statement saying her appointment was an effort by the mayor to apply a failed way of policing. That's the latest. I'm Amber Payton on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
It's about time small businesses like yours got the help you deserve. GetRefunds.com can find out if your business qualifies for ERC assistance in less than 8 minutes and may be eligible for up to $26,000 per employee. Go to GetRefunds.com to get started. That's GetRefunds.com.
Is there a better day of the year to celebrate the anniversary of the only unapologetically progressive talk station west of the Mississippi, focused on issues that impact the black community?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We think not. A station that amplifies black voices like yours with hosts and guests who look and sound like you. Celebrating our second anniversary on Juneteenth. We're KBLA Talk 1580. And you ain't seen nothing yet.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is killing people. It's a powerful opioid, often made illegally and commonly mixed with illicit drugs. It can even be pressed into counterfeit pills that resemble prescription medications. Just 2 milligrams, about the size of a few grains of sand, could potentially be lethal. This isn't an ad to scare you, but it is an ad to make you think twice. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
If your Medi-Cal is ending, Cover California is here to help. Cover California is a service from the state that helps you get affordable health insurance. In many cases, at no cost to you, just like with Medi-Cal. We have quality health plans, and we'll help you every step of the way to get the one that works for you and your family. So, if you're no longer eligible for Medi-Cal, check out Cover California. We'll keep you covered. Learn more at coveredca.com.
Mom's early Alzheimer's diagnosis was hard to take.
And when I left the oven on, we decided together that it was time to see a doctor and make a plan.
Early detection gave us more time to seek out information and support as a family.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. For more information, visit alz.org/time-to-talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
I switched to Boost Mobile and got a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Want to know the best part?
It was free?
Nope.
The fact that it's on America's largest 5G networks?
Nope. It's the ding.
Oh yeah, love the ding.
Right? It's all about the ding. It's the dingarooski, the dingarone, the ring-a-ding-ding.
Unleash your power to save with Boost. Get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone when you switch. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
And the ding.
Limited time offer. New customers only. Available on select networks. 5G not available everywhere. One device per line. Tax excluded. Additional restrictions apply. See your local Boost Mobile store for details.
KBLA Talk 1580 stands for Unity and Healing. African Focus Incorporated is a nonprofit organization based in California that focuses on the growth and well-being of Africans all around the world. Their mission is to promote the well-being of people of African descent through knowledge and appreciation of one another by building a bridge of love and understanding. African Focus Incorporated strives for cultural, educational, and economic growth. They're the organization behind the African Family Induction Ceremony, African Goodwill Awards, African Focus Trailblazer Tours, African Dance Competition, and Showcase Los Angeles, Family Day, Good News Windows Microfinance Project, and more. To volunteer, travel with African Focus, or to attend one of their community building events, please call 310-676-7730. That's 310-676-7300. Or visit AfricanFocus.org. This is a diaspora-wide community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
Are you interested in catching up on all the latest entertainment news, trending topics, and exciting interviews? I got you. Tune in to The Raw Report with Robin Ayers, Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Ayers. Join me every weekday with some of the best entertainment contributors in the business as we break down what's going on, who's got next, and what not to miss. Only on The Raw Report with Robin Ayers.
Unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black. You're listening to the Danny Morrison Show exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
Beanie Siegel always loving that la la la. Myth Bleak always loving that la la la. It's the rock mommy sing I lullaby. Come on, excuse me, miss. You should come hang with me, basically. Hold up, skip all the singing, let's get right tonight. We got brothers full of army, mommies in Manolo. Bags by Chanel, Louis Vuitton logos. All attracted to hoe because they know dough. When they see him, which be European. If you're a 10, chances you're with him. If you're a 5, you know you riding with them. Sick with the pen, with no physician. And the world can fix him. No prescription, you could prescribe to subside his affliction. He's not a saint, man, he's more like Rain Man twitching. You can't rain dance on this picnic. No Haitian voodoo, no headless chickens. Can dead in sickness, no Ouija board. You can't see me, dog, you see me fall. This ain't Chris Rock trick, it's the rock trick. And I'm the franchise like a Houston Rocket, yeah, man. Still loving that la la la. Myth Bleak's always loving that la la la. Beanie Siegel, Desert Eagle, the 4 to 5. It's the rock, baby, sing I lullaby. Come on, excuse me, miss.
You were checking out the Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. That is the greatest rapper of all time, apparently. Jigga rips that track, man. Oh, my God. He rips that track right there, boy.
He definitely rips. Can I just say this?
Go ahead.
You familiar with that last line that he said, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, what did that mean? I'm just curious.
I don't know what last line you're talking about now.
He said, and I'm the franchise. What'd he say? This ain't Chris Rock, it's the Rock, and I'm the franchise like a Houston Rocket.
Oh, I have no idea.
You don't get it?
No.
Steve Francis, who used to play for the Houston Rockets.
He's a baller. Where is he, by the way?
I don't know.
Okay.
So he was like, this ain't Chris Rock trick, it's the Rock trick, and I'm the franchise like a Houston Rocket. Yao Ming.
Oh, Yao Ming.
You get it?
Oh, that's fire, yeah. Where's Yao, by the way?
Yao Ming? I don't know.
Shaq had problems with that cat, remember? Shaq used to have some problems with Yao. Of course, he was like 8 feet tall. But.
Yeah, it was a little bit unfair considering how Yao Ming got more votes in the All-Star game.
You got China on your side, you're going to win.
Yeah.
That's where it goes down. Let's go to the phones real fast. We got we got a tank clip to get to. We got to give this swag bag giveaway that everybody is clamoring for. But let's go to Anonymous. I thought he was banned from the show. Apparently, Andy's got a little bit of a no hole in his heart like I thought he did, and he's got some love in his heart tonight. Let's go to the phones. Anonymous, give me your height, your color, and your hood, King.
6 feet, Denzel's color, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, check it in, drop that. Come on, let's go. Anonymous, what's on your mind tonight, huh?
Okay. Significant reason, or perhaps the main reason blacks are killing each other, I think, goes to the Bible, the Christian religion, Jewish religion, which comes from the Bible. It's how, it's the Bible or how the powers that be have interpreted that Bible or misinterpreted or twisted it. First of all, the Bible was stolen from the ancient African Bible, and the races were changed, the messages were changed, it was all changed. So, but the Bible, first of all, it's used by the powers that be, and black people buy the lies. First of all, most black people accept that Jesus is white, that God is white. Everybody in the Bible is white, Moses is white, because that's how they're portrayed. That's the perception, and perception is reality. So even though in Revelation, in the Bible, Jesus is only described one time. In the beginning of Revelations, it says that Jesus' head and hair are white as snow. The head is that includes the face.
True.
Now, so, and his feet were like bronze.
Feet was bronze. Hair was like wool. Yeah, I know this.
Okay, and they're talking the color. Not just the texture of the hair. They said the color. It's white as snow.
True.
But when all the all the depictions of Jesus in art, the drawings in the movies. Jesus, his face is not white as snow. His face is the color of Caucasian, which is what, like a pinkish tan or whatever. Is the a white person's color, which is not white as snow. And all these depictions of Jesus, is his feet
Anonymous.
brown?
Anonymous, I'm trying here. I'm waiting for you to thread the needle on how that has to do with we black people killing each other. I'm trying here. Go for it.
Because if black people could see, even if 10% of Jesus's or God were looked like were dark skinned, my color, or Wesley Snipes' color, then blacks could say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to kill my brother.
Okay.
Because
I see the case you're making, and I've made the case on the show before. As a matter of fact, Andy, you probably remember I made that case, and I can't take credit for it. I heard a comedian or somebody, a scholar of some sort, say he believes that the reason that black people aren't as aggressive with white people as it relates to gun violence is because we believe that Jesus was white, and when we see white people, we see Jesus. And so
white is better.
And white is better. If that's the case you're making, I could probably get down with that there's some truth in that, yeah.
And that's not the only one. Also, the story, how it's been twisted is, I've heard ministers and black people believe this, that the son of Ham, Canaan, a curse was, they believe that Noah put a curse on his son, the son of his son. His son was Ham, and the curse was put on Canaan. But the preachers, they tell this lie, which I read the Bible. They say that all the descendants of Ham were cursed. That's not true. It was only Canaan who was cursed to be a servant of his relatives. Now, but see, black people accept. I heard so many black people, so-called Christians, say that black people are cursed. That and nowhere in the Genesis does it say that the Ham or his son Canaan were black. That's a fabrication to control black people.
Okay.
Also, the Bible said,
Anonymous,
okay.
I gotta go. I wanted to give you time because I gotta give it to you. You actually made some decent sense. By the way, give him call of the night. I don't think I've ever given Anonymous the call of the night. Let's give it to him. Just
he put the N-word too.
And look at Andy. You made a slow move towards that button. You don't want to push that button. No.
Can I say one more thing?
No, you cannot. And I gotta go, Anonymous. Call me tomorrow. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Lord have mercy. You see that? I was nice. I gave him time, and that still wasn't enough. That's like Mimi, man. She gets on. I want some more. Let me call Danny. She just keeps coming, man. Let's play this clip before we get to the other side here. As you guys know, Anita Baker kicked Babyface off of her tour today. And there's been just a groundswell of support for Babyface all over Black Twitter. As a matter of fact, there's been a firestorm against Anita Baker, though. And Tank came out. As you guys know, Tank rocks with Babyface. They've been friends for a long time. Matter of fact, he was on his Tiny Desk concert that Babyface had the other day that I still have to see. And Tank came out on his socials, turned his phone on, and just spoke to the camera. And this is what he had to say. Listen.
What's going on, people? Listen, I wasn't going to say anything, but it's kind of hard. It's really hard for me to stand by and let one of my heroes, one of the nicest human beings ever, just be attacked and be vilified for no reason. Guy by the name of Babyface. Just did Tiny Desk with him, which was really awesome. I appreciate him having me. My Tiny Desk drops tomorrow as well. Shameless plug. But
well played.
Somebody has to say something. When a man stands accused of doing something that hasn't done anything, he apologized to his fans for not being able to perform after he was told he would not be able to perform. So somehow whatever happens after that is his fault? Now you kick him off the tour? And I want to respect my elders, I do. I want to respect my elders. And, I guess, stay out of grown folks' business is what they say. But somebody got to say something. Babyface? Dude, it's the baby face? That don't seem wrong to y'all? Something don't seem wrong about that? Like, he didn't do anything. He didn't say anything. Nobody's going to say anything? We have to protect our black women. I see where you guys are. I understand that. But who's protecting our black men, our black heroes? That guy. R&B Money.
I will tell you what I think on the other side, and it might surprise you. I think Andy and I agree on this one. I think it might surprise you on what I think. Babyface may have dropped the ball on this one. 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920-1580. Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about. Don't move.
From Bakersfield to Los Angeles. From middays to nighttime. Like George and Wheezy, Danny Morrison is moving on up at KBLA Talk 1580.
Despite pushback from franchise owners, the Assembly passes fast food workers bill. Maisha Cairo here with your K-Black Minute News, brought to you by CaliforniaBlackMedia.org. Assembly Bill 1228, known as the Fast Food Franchisor Responsibility Act, authored by Assemblymember Chris Holden, was passed off the Assembly floor with 42 votes in favor of the legislation, while 22 members of the Assembly voted against the bill. Some reasons Holden and supporters of this bill find it necessary is due to the reported wage theft of fast food workers, claims of violence at work, sexual harassment and assault claims, denied sick days, intense heat, poor workplace safety practices, as well as claims of retaliation for speaking out. Holden was reported saying, quote, "This does not imply that all fast food franchises mistreat their workers. It's clear that we must ensure our fast food workers are able to thrive in their workplace and their communities," end quote.
Did you know that all City of LA renters have rights? Check out these 3 facts. Residential tenants can't be evicted without reason or just cause. Eviction protection still exists for unpaid COVID-19 rental debt due before March 31st, 2023. And you have 5 days to respond to an eviction notice. 5 days. Many Angelenos may be at risk of losing their home, and that's why we want you to know your rights. Learn more at housing.lacity.org. Be informed, be protected, be at home.
Mornings were made for better things than rheumatoid arthritis or RA. Xeljanz tofacitinib is a pill for adults with moderate to severe RA when tumor necrosis factor blockers did not work well or could not be tolerated. Xeljanz can help relieve joint pain, swelling, and help stop further joint damage. Xeljanz can lower your ability to fight infections. Don't start if you have one. Before and during treatment, your doctor should check for infections like TB and do blood tests. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, cancers including lymphoma and lung, blood clots, serious heart-related events, tears in the stomach or intestines, and allergic reactions have happened. People 50 and older with heart disease risk factors have an increased risk of death. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B or C, have flu-like symptoms, are prone to infections, or have ever had a heart attack, stroke, clot, or other heart problems, or swelling of lips, tongue, throat, or hives. Ask your doctor about prescription Xeljanz. Visit Xeljanz.com or call 1-844-XELJANZ.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. Real talk, real time, the gospel truth. You're listening to the Danny Morrison Show on KBLA Talk 1580.
If you're the second caller right now, you win a KBLA Talk 1580 swag bag and entrance into our exclusive second anniversary party on Juneteenth, on Monday, June 19th. You'll be hanging out with all of our talk show hosts, some amazing artists, and who will be performing live on stage, and food and drink and dancing and lots of fun as we celebrate our second anniversary as your favorite talk radio station. Congratulations to caller number 2 right now from your friends at KBLA Talk 1580, 1-800-920-1580, 1-800-920-1580. Caller number 2 gets the KBLA Talk 1580 swag bag and entrance into our exclusive second anniversary party on Juneteenth 2023, 1-800-920-1580. All right? Come hang out with your boys and your girls. Everybody. Andy's taking phone calls right now, but while he's taking these phone calls, allow me to say what I need to say about Babyface and Anita. Everybody has been coming hard for Anita over Black Twitter. You would not believe how aggressive people have been, calling her old, calling her a has-been, calling her washed up, a diva. I've seen so much aggressive comments about that queen. We need to all remember something. I think a lot of people have forgotten. Anita Baker has been off the music scene for a long time, primarily because she didn't own her masters. I don't think you guys know that. I mean, 30, 35 years here, she couldn't perform any of her music. She couldn't make any money off of her music that she wrote, by the way, and produced some of the time. And she couldn't even make any money off of it. So last year, she finally gained access to her masters, so this is kind of her comeback tour. She's out there doing her thing. And she is so happy to be out on tour. And what does she do? She goes, you know what? Even though I think my audience is still there, I think I should sweeten the pot a little bit and add somebody to the bill that could really make this special. And she invited Babyface. Now, Babyface has been doing his thing, producing. He and Tony Braxton have been out there. I think last year they had a tour of their own that was pretty successful. But she said, if I put Babyface on here with me, we'll win. And they did. Every single show was sold out. The problem is, Anita wants her time. And that show that happened at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, she couldn't get to her entire show. And it wasn't her fault. It wasn't Babyface's fault. It was the Prudential Center's fault. Why? Because they opened up the doors late. They were having problems with the equipment. They say the TVs weren't working. They were having audio problems. So Anita Baker and Babyface are backstage saying, hey, our fans are out there. They're very much aware that their fans are older. Anita Baker and Babyface fans are Generation X and older, primarily are. I would say the vast majority of them are. And there was a report that somebody passed out in the lobby out there because they were waiting so long. Imagine standing for an extra 2 hours just to get inside to be able to sit down at your seat. So that's what happened. And Anita came out finally, late, 2 hours late, and performed her entire set. Some would say, why wouldn't she just cut her set in half and let Babyface do his, and everybody's happy? But Anita's been sitting for 30 years, man. And she knows that her fans have been waiting for her for 30 years. So she's like, I need to do my entire set. Why? Because those people that are sitting out there are here for me. I think she's not entirely right on that, because I would probably be more excited to see Babyface than Anita Baker, but that's just me. However, she's under the impression that they came to see her, so she wanted to give them an entire set that is 30 years in the making. And she did. And Babyface couldn't perform that night. So what does he do? From backstage, I'm reading, sent out a little message to his fans, especially the ones that were there at the arena, and said, I want to give an apology to my fans. I'm not able to perform tonight. I want Anita to get her entire set in. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate your support, but I'm so sad that you came out to see me and couldn't see me tonight. I'm paraphrasing, of course. But what do his fans start doing? Attacking Anita. Why didn't you do this? Why wouldn't you cut your set in half? Why wouldn't you back up our dude? He's on the tour to help you. Why would they boom, 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 boom? I mean, it's really crazy how aggressive they've been coming after her, right? And it's been constant ever since that Prudential Center show. And I mean really constant. It doesn't help that Anita is really aggressive on social media herself. Her Twitter feed, go on there right now, because she's been doing it all day today. She is really clapping back on anybody that is for Babyface. And people are just... I read one of the comments last night of people, what they're saying about her, and it's really just foul. Because Anita Baker is 67 years old. She is a queen. She's an iconic queen. One of the greatest R&B songstresses of all time. Somebody put in the comments earlier, I think it was King Joseph. He said, that Sweet Love album, no skips, none. It's a perfect R&B album. That thing is fire, man. I love that album to death. Her later work wasn't as good, you know, still strong, but not as good as that Rapture album. Oof, my God. It is a phenomenal album. So Yeah, Anita is one of the greatest. She's one of the GOATs, man. And I'm so happy to see her not only be able to perform for her fans once again, but to get the bag at the same time that has been long deserved. She wrote a lot of that music. She's an amazing talent. Singer, songwriter, producer, the whole nine. You guys remember that song by Tony Terry, With You? When I'm with you, I hear a sound. Remember that song? Anita Baker wrote that song. Called him and said, I got a song for you. Hit song for Tony Terry. She is just really, really talented. So I don't want anybody to try and diminish how great Anita Baker is as an artist. She's one of our greatest queens of all time. With that being said, she handled this wrong. Attacking Babyface for his fans' behavior is foul. I don't know if she understands that he can't control that. What they're going to do is what they are going to do. And from some of the comments I've seen them say about her, I've always just thought that was way out of pocket, man. To say that about a 67-year-old woman that has been sitting on the sidelines for 30 plus years, it's just not the way to go. Also, on the other side, Babyface should have said something, man. He stayed quiet the entire time. Now, I know what his thought process was. I'm not getting involved in that. If I jump in, it's only going to make matters worse, etc., etc. And I disagree. I think if you get in with one statement, he's already proven that he knows how to put out statements over social media, hasn't he? You get out there and just go, I am asking my fans, if you are truly a fan of Babyface, you would back off of Anita Baker. Give her the respect that she deserves. She hasn't done anything wrong. I wasn't able to perform at that show because of the Prudential Center's mistakes, not Anita's. Please give her the grace and the respect that she deserves. Period. Send. I'm telling you, this thing dies down. It doesn't stop because there's some crazy rabid fans out there that are really out there fighting for Babyface, which is crazy. You would think it's his family or something. But I think that you make things die down far more than they are right now. So I'm hoping at some point here we can get to the point where they can get along again. I don't think her blaming Babyface is the way to go. The conspiracy theorists are out there. As a matter of fact, one's in the room with me right now, saying this is all a conspiracy. It's a setup. What Babyface has got that Tiny Desk concert that's up right now on YouTube. And, of course, Anita's got the concert. They go, we need some controversy to pump up both of our sides. And this is going to do it. I promise you there's a bunch of people, myself included, are going to watch that Tiny Desk as soon as I possibly can. I'm probably going to watch it tonight. You never know. But I'm just asking anybody that's throwing Anita under the bus. I ain't got no problem with us criticizing our own. I do it on this show practically every night. But I told you, cancel culture. We're not doing that. That's over. Not canceling black people. Show ain't canceling Anita Baker. She is amazing, man. And she's just getting the bag, y'all. Come on, let's support her. And we can support Babyface at the same time. I love that cat. You can make the case. Greatest of all time. I'm a Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis guy. That's just me. But you can make the case. It's Babyface. You know? All right? Great show tonight, y'all. Absolutely fantastic. We will push those upon further review clips to tomorrow night. We got a great guest coming in tomorrow from Malik Books. He's got a book series that we're starting on the show. We're kicking off our first guest tomorrow. We'll be talking about Juneteenth. It'll be a great conversation. You guys were absolutely fantastic. Shout out to Damian Rowe coming in and setting fire to the show tonight. Wow. Absolutely fantastic. Good luck. God bless. Go on. Keep it on KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about. Be good.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. Good morning. I'm Mike Moore. Here's the latest from the Black Information Network. In Florida, Miami police are bracing for a heavy influx of people ahead of former President Trump's arraignment in federal court this afternoon. Police Chief Manuel Morales says they are prepared to handle crowds of up to 50,000 people. It comes as both supporters of the former president and those who oppose him are planning protests outside of the federal court.